Hi, Patrick. Thank you. Today marks 1 month since the deadly floods hit the Texas Hill Country. More than 100 people died in the July 4th floods, and the tragedy has brought back painful memories of a similar flood that struck Arkansas in 2010.
20 campers were killed at the Albert Pike Recreation Area. Arkansas lawmakers are revisiting emergency communication capabilities following the Texas flood. KTBS 3's Julie Parr is live in Texarkana, Arkansas with more on their efforts. Julie?
Well, Courtney, Alex, shortly after the floods in Texas, Arkansas lawmakers began exploring what could be done to improve warnings and alert systems here in the natural state. State Senator Missy Irvin of Mountain View is the co-chair of the Fish and State Police Subcommittee.
A future meeting, I really want to focus on emergency communication, the lack of cell phone coverage in many areas of the state of Arkansas.
In the early morning hours of June 11th, 2010, a thunderstorm dumped about 6 to 7 inches of rain on the Albert Pike Recreation Area in just a few hours. The Little Missouri River rose 20 feet, catching campers off guard. 20 people were killed in the flash flooding. 7 of them were under the age of 7.
They say if it's predictable, it's preventable. In this case, it's somewhat predictable, even though I've heard this described as a 500-year storm.
Arkansas DPS Secretary Mike Hager told the subcommittee a contingency plan needs to be in place and notification is a huge part of it.
We're certainly going to look at the capabilities with ATOM and with the AWIN system and collaborating with these other agencies and see if there's anything that we can do better to try to prevent that.
Senator Irvin says it's important to explore how the state can better utilize technology to deal with natural disasters.
Also need to bring in the cell phone providers, and we need to bring in the
Absolutely.
private entities as well, because we need an all solution. We need an all hands-on deck solution driven process and collaboration to get us down the road of where we need to be for these alert systems.
And the Albert Pike Recreation Area is currently designated for day use only. Overnight camping has not been allowed in the park since the deadly floods of 2010. Courtney?
Thanks, Julie. Last year, Congress passed a law clearing the way for overnight camping, but campsites are required to be built above the 100-year floodplain. The National Forest Service has 2 years to develop new campsites.